This is a very different video from me. There won't be any silly nicknames or jokes because there's nothing funny about this. Hello, my fam. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, your number one source for everything It Ends With Us saga, and proud father of 3 young children. My role as a parent is the most important job that I have. And this is very serious. As some of you might know, on Saturday, July 19th, I was served a subpoena by Blake Lively. Immediately, I went into action, filing a motion with Judge Lyman, who is overseeing the federal case in New York. That just hit the docket today, and I want to go over it with you all. It reads, "Dear Judge Lyman, please take notice that Mario Armando Lavandeira Jr., also known publicly as Perez Hilton, hereby respectfully moves this court for an order to seal or redact any personal identifying information, including but not limited to my residential address, email address, and phone number from the public docket and my affidavits, declarations, or documents associated with attempted service of a subpoena or related proceedings in this matter." This motion is made on the following grounds. 1, I am a public figure with a long-standing and widely recognized online presence and media platform. 2, the disclosure of my residential address poses a real and immediate threat to my personal safety and the safety of my family. 3, a review of the court's public docket shows that on July 18th, 2025, plaintiff's counsel submitted identifying information for a third party, Cynthia Barnes Slater, who had not yet been successfully served. Despite being a private individual and not a public figure, her information was made public, exposing her to possible harassment or worse. 4, as someone with international name recognition and a significant online following, I am at an increased risk of being targeted by individuals who may exploit this information. This endangers not only myself, but also my minor children and elderly mother who reside with me. 5, in good faith, I directly communicated with plaintiff's counsel and offered to accept service via email, thereby eliminating the need to publicly disclose my physical address. 6, my residential address, email, and phone number are not publicly available, and as a non-party to this litigation, there is no compelling public interest in disclosing these details. This request is narrowly tailored to protect my privacy and ensure the physical safety of my family without impeding the plaintiff's ability to pursue legitimate litigation objectives. I respectfully request that the court grant this motion to seal or redact personal information in all relevant and future filings. As Ms. Lively herself has publicly emphasized the importance of motherhood and protecting children, I thank her and the court in advance for considering this motion from one concerned parent to another. This is just the first step in my defense against what I perceive to be her bullying tactics. And as I mentioned in my motion, she and her, what many describe as unethical legal team, have repeatedly doxed multiple people on the docket. This docket that is being looked at daily by thousands, perhaps, or maybe even tens of thousands worldwide. Not just emails, they've revealed phone numbers and physical addresses. In my opinion, that is shameful, disgusting, and I am taking this very seriously. It is real. I am not joking. I am not exaggerating. I will do whatever I need to do and whatever I can to protect my children. I also included a declaration in my filing. Translation, that means I'm doing everything that I should. You have to file a motion and a declaration as well. In that declaration, I let the judge know, 1, I am representing myself in this matter and am competent to make this declaration. 2, I am a public figure widely known by the professional name Perez Hilton and have maintained a prominent digital presence for over 2 decades. 3, due to the nature of my work and public status, I have regularly been the target of online harassment, threats, and unwanted intrusions. 4, I am the father of 3 young children. Their safety and that of my elderly mother who resides with us is my highest priority. 5, I recently became aware that plaintiff's counsel filed a document, docket entry 440, that publicly disclosed identifying information of another individual, Cynthia Barnes Slater, who had not yet been successfully served. 6, I am seriously concerned that my residential address, phone number, or email address could similarly be disclosed, particularly given the global media attention surrounding this case and the constant social media activity about it. 7, I reached out to plaintiff's counsel in good faith and offered to accept service of the subpoena via email to avoid any unnecessary and potentially dangerous public disclosure. 8, I respectfully ask this court to protect my personal information and, by extension, the safety and privacy of my children and elderly mother. This is a modest, reasonable, and justified request. I declare under penalty of perjury, under the laws of the state of Nevada, that the foregoing is true and correct. Executed July 19th, 2025, by me. I think for my first court filing, pro se, without a lawyer, I think I did pretty well. What do you guys think? I hope the judge does the right thing. I pray. I sincerely beg of Judge Lyman and his clerks, if they're watching, to please grant this motion for my children, for my mother, for our safety. Fudge. All right, my fam, thoughts on what I shared with the court? Thoughts on anything? Let's discuss everything in the comments section.